A total of 12 people have been paid out of a government grant to move from Auckland to the regions. In June, the government started offering one-off cash incentives of up to $5,000 to help free up housing in Auckland and fill empty stock elsewhere. Well, since the policy was launched, 12 people have moved. 6 applicants were in social housing, meaning the policy has freed up a total of 6 Housing New Zealand houses. The Social Housing Minister, Paula Bennett, is happy with progress.
Oh, look, it's very early days and, I think sort of 20 people that have signed up and 12 of them already moved in a few short weeks is a good result. At the end of the day, this doesn't suit everybody, but for those that it does, we've had to go through a process where we interview people, we make sure they've got the supports, we then have to help them find somewhere to live, and then they have to physically move. So I'm quite pleased with the results today. It's been a variety of people that have looked at it. So we had one person that was really truly homeless, if you like. Others, 4 of them were in emergency housing. The woman that I was talking about was in Invercargill, she was in social housing herself and was looking for a change. So we've had some that have been coming off the wait list, and we've had some that have been moving that are actually currently in social houses in Auckland.
Paula Bennett. The policy was announced by the Minister at the end of May and came into effect on June 20. And while Ms Bennett maintains it wasn't a throw together, it came as a surprise to the Minister of Housing New Zealand and Finance, Bill English. The Monte Cecilia Housing Trust isn't convinced the policy is as successful as Paula Bennett claims. The Trust's spokesman, Bernie Smith, says the number is hardly groundbreaking.
I thought in the first month, that's when I would have thought the numbers would be 4 or 5 times this number. I'd say it would be declining now unless people are looking for opportunities where the government can assist them in making that move to another location. My hope is that the 12 families that have gone into communities where there is community and family networks so that they can sustain their new location. But as far as freeing up 12 properties for those that are homeless and still on the wait register, it's not even a pinpoint in the whole scheme of things. The Minister was originally talking about 150 families.
Yeah, there was something that 130, I believe, had shown an interest.
Yeah, so we've got a hang of a long way to go. And I'm not sure how they're going to promote it further to get the numbers anywhere near that. And if we've got 12 in the first month, we're probably lucky to get another couple of dozen between now and Christmas at this rate.
It's Bernie Smith of the Monte Cecilia Housing Trust talking to our reporter Alex Ashton. The Salvation Army's Pam Waugh agrees the take-up is low.
What we find for the majority of the families we work with, their connections are around that particular area. So say it's South Auckland. They've got their family, they've got their schooling bases, they've got their community. And so uprooting them from that is a big ask, especially when they're not going to anywhere they know. So, yeah, I'm interested in why the number is quite low. But if it's working well for people, it did. We couldn't see a huge amount of our clients taking that up.
Salvation Army's Pam Waugh.